You're watching KLBK's The Blitz, sponsored by Blackjack Motor Cars.
Well, welcome back to The Blitz. We are now in the second quarter where we are going to be catching up on our 4A schools around the region.
Right, Jacob, but let's rewind the clock. We got to go to Thursday night football from last night. We had Coronado and Wiley. Let's get into it. Last night at Lowry Field, the Coronado Mustangs won the coin toss and they elected to receive the ball. And the back and forth with this game started from there. The new starting quarterback, J.J. Villalobos, throws a 32-yard dart to Dominic Parrish for a touchdown. However, they missed the extra kick. But the Bulldogs answered back relatively quickly on the return. Riley Robinson snags the ball and zigzags through the field. He avoids a heavy amount of tackles here, and he brings it home for an 87-yard touchdown return. Unbelievable play right there. That makes the score 7-6 Wiley in the first quarter. And here we have the defensive play of the night. Number 92, Rod Humes for the Mustangs. He tips the ball, intercepts, gets about 13 yards right here, giving the ball back over to the Mustangs offense. That means J.J. Villalobos gets back on the board. He keeps the momentum going for Coronado. Right here, he's about to get a deep ball to Dominic Parrish again for another touchdown to make it 12-6 Coronado in the second quarter. But the Bulldogs came back fighting, and they took the lead from the Mustangs and did not stop. The final score of that game, 41-12. This makes the Mustangs 1-2 here in week 3.
I thought we started out good. You know, we got some things going on offense. Defense was playing there at the beginning, and then we kind of let it get out of our hands. You know, we had some mistakes, some penalties, didn't tackle. They got the kickoff return for a touchdown. It seemed like just momentum was going their way.
Hope for a bounce back next week. All right, let's get back into tonight's action. Lubbock Cooper, Liberty Patriots and the Lobos from Monahans. Now, Liberty has 2 games. They've been close, but they just haven't been able to come out on top. Let's see what they've got tonight. You just saw the ball in DeAnthony Barnes' hands. Let's get to that next play here. A few plays later, Barnes gets his number called again with some help from the line. It's enough for a touchdown. The Lobos lead 28-6. The Patriots would not go down without a fight as Colton Deshard decides to go with the long ball and connects with his receiver for the gain. Oh, yeah, that's a nice one there. And in the red zone, Deshard lofts this one to Pierce Fioroni. Cash for the touchdown. Pats go for 2, but they just don't get it. Pats fall. Monahans gets it 28-12, the final.
And now over to Levelland, the 1-1 Lobos take on the Idalou Wildcats, who are 2-0 starting this game. They're playing at Lobo Stadium. Idalou really held control of the game, and it started off on offense. Quarterback Cutter Hutchin throws the ball to number 7, Peyton Morris, for an Idalou touchdown. And then Idalou's quarterback, he runs it in for the end zone for another Wildcat touchdown. And how about that quarterback keep right there? Just unbelievable. Number 44, Gentry Pounds, he takes the handoff, runs it in for an Idalou touchdown. And like I said, Idalou really controlled the ball this game. This makes them 3-0 at week 3. That final score there, 33 Idalou, Levelland 16.
And in the new era of Estacado Matador football under head coach Eric Ward, the Matadors up in Canyon tonight, pumped up for this game. Both teams are 1-1. Take a look at this play. West Plains knocking on the door. Alex Lucero ends up getting the touchdown. Let's check that out. Now, Estacado trying to get something going. They drop back and pass, but it's picked off by Kane White. Tinsley. Oh, that's so frustrating. And in the second quarter, we've got Reed McCon taking a throw to Boston Ladd, and man, it was a good throw. A touchdown there. In the second quarter, Slade Russell gets the goal line carry. Take a look at this one. Running ball here. And, yep, 21-0. Reed McCon fakes it in this next play. Well, they're doing lots of celebrating. Okay. Takes it in this play. Reed McCon to Boston Ladd. Touchdown again. Wow. That's just so sad. Takes it all in for himself. This game is final. It's so close, but final score tonight, Estacado Matador 7 against your Canyon West Plains Wolves 38.
Now we head on down to Sweetwater, where the Mustangs hosted the Seminole Indians. The 1-1 Lobos take on the Idlewood Wildcats, who are 2-0, starting this game down at Lobo Stadium halfway through the first quarter, and still no score. Seminole, though, knocking on the door at 3rd and goal, and that is when Wyatt Holmstrom to Logan McCormick for the 2-yard touchdown. 7-0 Indians. Next play, Sweetwater possession. The Mustangs start down the goal line. Caden Ortiz to Corda Moore to back of the end zone for that 6-yard TD. It is a tied ball game, folks. It is 7-7. And then early second quarter now, Mustangs on the move. Caden Ortiz finding Braden Avila. But the question is, how did he manage to hang on to that ball following the big hit? My goodness, it's now first down Stangs, and then a few plays later, handoff goes to Nick Avila. However, the Seminole defense is there to greet him at the line, jarring the ball loose and into the hands of Hiram Gayton. The turnover would lead to a Seminole touchdown, and the Indians take the lead 21-7 at the break. Final score there, folks. The Sweetwater Mustangs 7, Seminole Indians coming out at 44.
Taking a look at our scores around the area, Denver City Mustangs fall to the Lubbock Trinity Christian Lions, 36-14. And since October of 2020, folks, Ropes has lost 5 straight against Sudan. That's changed big time tonight. The Ropes Eagles shutting out Sudan 42-0.
All right, the Sundown Roughnecks taking on the Farwell Steers tonight. That one ends in a final with Farwell 43 to Sundown's 14. And then you've got the Tahoka Bulldogs taking on the Colorado City Wolves. Tahoka runs away with this one 48-19. Nazareth and Silverton are playing tonight, and it was a shutout, folks. 54-0. Nazareth taking this one. And then you've got your Midland TLC Eagles against Lubbock Christ the King. Let me tell you, this was a big shutout, 67-0.
Now let's look at a game from last night. Wellman Union shutting out Patton Springs 45-0. And then we had a cross-state rivalry. Alton and Texaco, New Mexico. Well, Texaco pulls it out over Alton 18-13.
And then the Lorenzo Hornets, or Aspermont rather, against Spur. 30-point win by Spur, 56-26 final score in that game. And then Lorenzo at Wilson. Here we go, 29-6 in the second there. Last reported score. And then Guthrie at Woodrow, 24-46. Lots of good games, several shutouts tonight, but you know what? We've still got a lot more action coming up here on the Blitz. When we come back, where the struggling New Home Leopards able to climb back up? That's coming up right here on the Blitz.